Okay, this is going to be a very quick video just for posterity's sake, and this is our new IrisVLM multitask autocorrecting trainer. And so this utilizes some of the techniques that we discovered over the last few days, and it is essentially AI training AI. So it's the model is actually training itself to get better and better at predicting, not only predicting what's happening in a scene, to concur with the other two models, the Panoptes and the Thea model, but also to retain its ability to describe the scene. So the last trainer, although it did a fantastic job of training the models on the proper and correct class, we're going to call it a class of what was being displayed in the scene, it ruined its ability to then describe what was happening in the scene in full English sentences. In fact, it would only put out, no matter what you would ask it, it would just put out the class. For instance, if it saw aggression, it would just say the word aggression over and over and over again. So what this does is it allows it to autocorrect itself. So the beautiful thing about this trainer is it's optimized, so it skips. If it makes the right prediction, it does not send that what's called a back propagation. It does not back propagate those weights through the model. It only trains itself when it gets an incorrect answer initially. So it actually runs inference and says if it was right or wrong based on the ground truth, and if it was wrong, it then goes through a series. It asks itself it prompts itself with several questions, and it also prompts what's called a correction description. So it actually describes to itself why it thought it was wrong. So if it thought it was aggression but there was actually non-violent scene, it would actually explain to itself why it thought it was aggression and why it's not aggression and why in fact it is a non-violent scene. And so it actually goes through and trains itself. So it's AI training itself. So this is a beautiful training system. And again, as it learns, it's reusing the model that it just trained itself. So every iteration, every time it learns something new, it then uses that when the next training sample comes up, it then uses its trained version of itself to answer that question. So my point is, as we go through the data set, and this is a very small subset of the full data set, it's actually going to get better and better and better and faster because it'll skip more of the samples because it'll be more correct. So it'll get better and better and better and faster also. So this is a fantastic new trainer that we have for our IrisVLM, and it should add very significant performance enhancements to our current model stack. All right, thank you very much.